Do you trust the olive oil in your pantry? Are you sure that you are eating healthy? It's time to understand that you are in danger. You don't buy olive oil for taste. You buy it because you believe it's the healthy choice, worth paying double for. That price gap isn't just money, it's trust. We hope your favorite brand is not on this list because we have researched some of the biggest brands out in the market, and the results are shocking. We will reveal 10 olive oil brands you must avoid. Number 10 might have been the only story where consumers won, but number 1 will make you feel like an idiot getting scammed for years. At number 10, we have California Olive Ranch. Many of you won't know what this is, but their brand itself is made around modern mechanical harvesting and independent OOCC certification. They had a good run until they found themselves in a Los Angeles County courtroom. A consumer watchdog group sued, calling out the company's Destination Series extra virgin olive oil containing carbaryl, a pesticide California officially lists as a carcinogen. But the company did not put the warning label, which the law requires. In October 2024, a judge signed a final consent judgment. California Olive Ranch agreed to pay $385,000 in penalties and legal fees and accepted court-ordered injunctive relief. It's a big win for us because they had to do a full carbaryl ban across every orchard and land parcel it controls, plus mandatory annual certification from every supplier proving the pesticide wasn't used. Now it's time for the 9th brand, where the deception wasn't in the oil at all. It was in the price tag. At number 9, we have Safeway Select. You might remember that a couple of years ago, Safeway used to have clear bottles. Sunlight passed through it and destroyed the oils inside, so they had to change the bottles to a darker shade thanks to a long, hard case. Things finally looked fine, but in April 2026, Washington's Attorney General sued Albertsons and Safeway, calling out their hiked prices right before buy one, get one free deals. In one case from $6.99 to $10.99, days before the discount. Albertsons denies it. The case is active. But in this economy, can you really trust a brand that takes advantage of people's financial conditions? This one is an accounting trick. The next brand was selling chemically messed up products. We are putting Monty Bloyles at number 8. Do you recognize this name? Or Der Kuchenheld sound more familiar? It has made its identity around the premium and organic market. In January 2026, Stiftung Warentest testing found it rancid and muddy. It was so degraded that it didn't even qualify as basic virgin oil. There was no lawsuit, no recall, just proof that a premium label isn't a purity guarantee. If 20 euros can fail that badly, see what happened to the cheapest bottles in the store. We have Aldi's private labels, Bellasan and Aldi Bio, at number 7. In that same January 2026 Stiftung Warentest study covering 25 native olive oils, both Aldi lines failed pathetically, described by tasters as muddy, rancid, and musty. Defects so severe that European Union rules say these oils legally shouldn't have been sold as extra virgin at all. That's not all. A second investigation caught them slipping again. OCO test found 6 different pesticide residues in Aldi Bellasan, more than any other oil in its entire study. No US lawsuits yet, but German consumers didn't stay quiet, and regulators are now facing pressure to force relabeling. Aldi has pulled failing batches before when confronted, but the main problem is that they are a business model built on extreme low-cost sourcing, blending different harvest years in bulk lots that break down fast under heat and light. Sometimes cheap really does mean cheap. If you think failing a surprise test is bad, then just watch the next brand fail the same test every time. At number 6, we have Filippo Berio, one of the biggest names in the world, owned by Salov under China's Bright Food Group. Back in 2022, according to OCO tests, it was the single worst oil in its entire study. And in 2026, evaluators found the exact same brand still showing a degraded, fusty aroma and elevated markers of thermal manipulation. Poor quality olives pushed through processing that shouldn't have been possible under an extra virgin label. Wait, it gets worse. A prior California class action already forced the company to stop printing imported from Italy on oil that wasn't entirely Italian. Salov disputes the current testing methods and insists its pesticide levels stay within European limits. We are putting Mudhava at number 5. Mudhava, branded with the words clean and simple and a Purity Award sticker, sold at Target and natural food stores across the country. Did you know lab testing found phthalates, industrial plasticizers tied to hormone disruption and reproductive harm in their oil, and some batches approaching or even exceeding California's own safety thresholds? These chemicals don't belong anywhere near food. Even worse, a federal class action alleges that Mudhava's entire clean identity is a marketing shield covering up exactly the kind of contamination its branding promises to protect you from. The company argues these are trace environmental contaminants found across the whole industry, not a failure unique to them. Maybe that's true, but were you paying a premium for industry average? We're past disappointing quality now. Next up, we have world-class tax dodgers. At number 4, we have Carapelli, marketed as an ultra-premium Italian name dating back to 1893, now owned by the Spanish Dioleo. The premium was exposed by a French lab testing in 2023 that found carcinogenic mineral oil compounds in its bio line. It's extremely dangerous, but that's not even the real story here. Italian customs officials proved that Carapelli ran a tariff evasion scheme through a now-dissolved Swiss subsidiary. They import cheap non-EU oil tariff-free, bottle it in Italy, then re-export it to dodge the duties entirely. The judgment cost the company more than 50 million euros in back taxes and losses. An appeal is now sitting before Italy's Supreme Court, and to survive the financial hit, the company had to issue emergency bonds just to keep the lights on while it pays down the debt. And if you think a customs scheme is as far as corporate fraud goes, wait until you hear what a company president is standing trial for right now in an active courtroom this year. DeCecco is at number 3. It's one of the most trusted Italian names on any American shelf. But Germany's OCO test rated its Extra Classico olive oil unsatisfactory, detecting a musty defect that legally disqualifies it from the extra virgin label, alongside elevated mineral oil hydrocarbons and pesticide residue. It's a huge failure, but right now, in a courtroom in Italy, DeCecco's own president, its purchasing director, and its former quality director are on trial for commercial trade fraud. They are accused of mislabeling thousands of tons of lower-grade French wheat as premium Italian and Californian durum in the company's pasta lines. Their defense lawyers call the wheat blending a minor logistical issue and say the mineral oil traces are just background contamination, nothing intentional. Maybe that's how they see it. But when a company's top leadership is on trial for dressing up a cheaper product as a premium one, it sends a message to consumers like us. Racconto takes second spot here. It is distributed by ALM distributors across the Midwest. Its glass bottles with traditional Italian imagery are designed to be authentic before you even read the label. In April 2026, real bottles were bought off real shelves, stripped of identifying marks, and shipped to an International Olive Council accredited lab in Spain. The results left no room for interpretation. Elevated brassicasterol and campesterol, chemical markers that exist almost exclusively in one place. Rapeseed, the plant canola oil comes from. These compounds don't wander into a bottle by accident. The concentration found was high enough that the federal lawsuit filed in May 2026 argues no functioning quality control process could have missed it. ALM has not publicly disputed the lab's findings. Think about what that means. According to the lab and the lawsuit, this is a bottle labeled extra virgin olive oil that may have been quietly cut with cheap seed oil, sold to you at insanely high prices. If you think all the other brands were shocking, get ready to hear the most ridiculous one of them all. Capitriti takes the top spot here. Sold under the Gourmet Factory and King Gotti's Food, stocked in Key Food, Walmart, and ShopRite up and down the East Coast. This brand already has a history, and it's not pleasant. Back in 2013, a federal judge once ordered a nationwide recall or corrective labeling after finding that its olive oil was actually pomace oil, the scrap from already pressed olive skins and pits using chemical solvents. That should have been the end of the story. But in early 2025, investigators pulled fresh samples off store shelves, stripped every label, and sent them to an IOC-accredited lab. The results showed both the 100% pure and extra virgin lines carrying excessive erythroidal and uveal, the exact chemical fingerprints that only appear when olive skins and pits have been stripped down through industrial solvent extraction. It was the same problem a federal court already forced this company to fix once. Not only did they repeat this, but in March of 2026, a new federal class action filed in New York alleges the company is still blending this cheap, super processed oil into products marketed and priced as pure. Using the same illegal method to boost profits is not a mistake the third time. That's a decision made again and again that betting against getting caught. Olive oil earned its reputation as one of the most trusted foods on the planet. But the next time you go out shopping, you will have to be careful.